And welcome back. Convoy of Hope is on the move, and Tom is out near Republic to talk about the brand new digs. You know, Convoy of Hope is known all over the world. So, Tom, tell me what's going on out there.
You know, it is an incredible celebration that is going on right now at Convoy of Hope. And I have Sarah Forhetz. She's the international, remember that word, international spokesperson for Convoy of Hope. And Sarah, first of all, thanks for having us out. And secondly, what a great turnout. What's going on here?
This is amazing. So we are having basically two ceremonies today. One of them is the dedication of this new building that you see right off James River Freeway. You can't miss it because it's huge. And this is the World Distribution Center. So there's plenty of food and water and relief supplies. 16,000 pallets of supplies in this building can be held. And then also it's the groundbreaking for the new, essentially the layman would call it an office building, but really it's the global headquarters and training facility. So for the first time in our history, 26-year history, all of the Convoy employees will be together in one place.
Now, a building like this, I mean, if you just kind of take a look at the size of this thing, this doesn't just happen. Things really had to fall together to make this, you know, a physical being.
Yeah, a lot of the people who you see in the audience over here are donors. And not only are they donating to our programming, which means, you know, feeding children around the world, you know, feeding people here in the Ozarks, even during COVID, all around America, but then they said, we're going to give above and beyond that to specifically the building, which is really cool because we didn't want to take money away from our programs to build this. But it's people who believe in the mission of Convoy, which is bringing hope to the hurting all around the globe and right here in our community. And they said, hey, yeah, we'll give you a little extra. I mean, a little extra, right? But it's amazing to see. I mean, this is almost nearly 3 times our old warehouse space is what you see right now.
But that also speaks, unfortunately, to the need of the world around us, does it not?
Oh, man. When I first started, and I came from a news background, right? So I'm like, man, it's a little bit slower pace. And then came the Haiti earthquake, the wildfires out west, Hurricane Ida, the flooding in the Northeast. So now it's anything but slow. But you're right. I mean, it's the need is continuing to grow. And I do think it's you know, call it a sign of the times, if you will. But the need isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's only getting greater and greater. And so this will allow us to respond faster and to more people.
Who are some of the luminaries that you have on the dais today?
Oh, man. So up on the stage, I know, is Rick and Jan Britton. They are with DMP Digital Monitoring Products, and I've gotten to know them. They're so amazing. I'm like, what in the world? Like, I mean, because, you know, you don't know these people. I, of course, have heard of their business, but to get to know them personally and just their generosity. I mean, I would have thought, yeah, I'm a pretty generous person. And then you meet some of these people and you're like, no, that's what generosity looks like. And it's truly amazing.
Yeah, and I know the governor is here today.
The governor's here. Former Governor Jay Nixon, who I haven't seen in a while. It was good to see him as well. We have lots of dignitaries. Eric Burleson, Shane Scholler. So the Greene County Commissioner, people, the State Emergency Management Agency Director, the local Larry Woods, you know him from Greene County Emergency Management. So yeah, lots of dignitaries really get behind Convoy because they see what we do across the state and around the world.
Yeah, and that's one thing I think we're going to talk about in just a couple of minutes. Yeah. But the reach of Convoy, people, you know, they see the truck that says Convoy of Hope and they think, okay, it's going to an emergency here in the States, but really you're the international spokesperson, which means the reach is international.
Yeah, the reach is international, and we do a lot in America because we have a lot of hurricanes here and earthquakes and tornadoes and all those things. But yeah, we've served 170 million people since we started 26 years ago. 170 million.
Yeah, and what you're bringing to them are the things they need many times just to stay alive.
Right, yeah, food and water and relief supplies, those are the main things that we do.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll be back in just a minute, of course, because we're going to talk a little bit about the scope of Convoy of Hope. As I said, many people think that it's just the trucks driving around the states. It's all over the world, and you'd be surprised at the programs that you can find through Convoy of Hope. Ozarks Live. We'll be back after this.